introduce Jackie, who is our first speaker today from Yango Ads. They're going to explore how AI assistants are reshaping travel planning, becoming the new gatekeepers of guest decisions, and what hospitality brands must do to stay discoverable, relevant, and trusted in an AI-driven world. And a huge thank you to Yango for being a platinum sponsor for the conference. Thanks, Jackie.
Hi, good afternoon. It's going to be super short. Minutes. I'm going to be taking you through a journey of a user who's booking for their next vacation. It's going to be pretty interesting because we're going to be introducing some of our new updates. So starting off with the user journey when booking a trip online. We all start with some search, right? It starts off at search engine, basically, along the years. We've seen a recent turn in that and how users basically do their search. We've been seeing some stagnant growth on the search engine itself, while we're seeing more users start their journey of search on OTAs and travel aggregators. We know this because we have access to Yandex Travel, which is the #1 OTA in CIS countries. This OTA platform now has 28 million active users who are booking trips on a monthly basis. This happens for domestic trips as well as international trips. They can book their flights as well as their hotels. And those 28 million users are, on average, booking around 20 million reservations per year. This means every 1.5 seconds, one itinerary is being booked. The growth of the platform in the past year has been 827% in terms of international GBV. This gives you some sense of the scalability. And one of the key regions that have been growing are Africa, which grew 7 times, Asia 6 times, and it goes without saying, Middle East as well by 4 times. Now, this journey that we spoke about in terms of the user search and booking has been changing, of course. Even after using the OTAs, people now stopped, or at least they're shifting from doing the research and comparison on OTA platforms and moving towards the use of AI, of course. How many of you have used AI to plan their trip? At least one. Okay, amazing. There's a lot to leverage there, of course. At least the younger generation, Gen Z, in EMEA, about 71% are using AI agents to help plan their trip, whether planning their schedule, destination, flight, hotel, any part of the journey. Today, AI agents can help choose the destination based on the budget, the time frame, based on the trip you would like to experience, of course. It helps optimize the flights, kind of build a schedule for you, routes, layovers, any complex schedules as well. It can help find you the right hotel based on the restrictions or the conditions that you input. And the cherry on top, it helps build a day-to-day schedule for you to spend its time in the city or the place you're going to. This obviously is very helpful, right? It seems as something that's very exciting. It takes a lot of the load when planning a trip, but it's not yet fully working on for everyone's lives. It's still working on a low gear, kind of. So I'm here to help you imagine an experience that would kind of remove some of the limitations. It's more advanced towards using AI in planning. So let's take David. David is a 35-year-old. He's a product manager. Him and his wife are planning their next trip. But it's their first trip after having 2 children, and I think most of you know how complex that could be. So this is why he seeks Yandex Travel's AI agent's help to plan this trip. And he includes just a few prompts trying to tell him about the brief. What is he looking for? What are the details that he wants, or the destination, how is it like that he would like to experience? So he briefs the AI agent. I want to go to a warm location. I want to sunbathe, relax, explore some sightseeing, of course, while still having some entertainment for the children. Dubai comes as the place to go, obviously, especially during the month of December. And then the AI agent helps share all of the details that could be beneficial to David for his trip. He also shares a concern about having a direct flight, morning flight for the kids, and so on from those details and prompts that were added. Hence, then the agent helps David find the right solution and book it. Then David continues to search, obviously, for the hotel as well, prime location, close to the entertainment that he's looking for, safe for the kids, and obviously close to some pharmacies, groceries, and so on. And the agent helps him as well to complete the search and complete the booking itself. And lastly, the cherry on top is the entertainment. So not only coming up with a schedule, but actually helping him choose and complete the booking. So he wants to celebrate his daughter's birthday at the Legoland. That's achieved, booked, and fully planned by the agent himself. Of course, a human can interfere to help upsell, help tweak some certain things if needed, suggest the right add-ons based on the brief that the user is requesting. So let's just recap what's the journey that David just went through. He went on one platform, got all of the recommendations that he needs, all of the options. He didn't really need to leave the platform itself to compare other options. He had everything on the table. He had a human in the loop, so there was definitely a personalized touch here that helped him find what he's looking for and actually complete all of the booking that he needs. And lastly, he was able to benefit from the loyalty program, which is something we tend to lose sometimes when splitting that journey between adding the prompts or getting the information from an AI agent and then ending up booking from different platforms. So in a nutshell, or at least to sum up, there's a lot of benefits from this journey, of course. And it reminds me, just as of now, before we went out for lunch, there was this chat between James and Andrew about this particular point and the worry about the replacement or losing some sort of benefit to the user or even to the hotel or the OTA itself. Here, this approach helps us combine it. It's not a matter of replacement or one side is better than the other. It's more of how can we together orchestrate the best way to work around it for us all to have a meaningful position and a meaningful role in the journey for tomorrow. So obviously, this is one great thing that we are very proud to be working on. This is going to enable Yandex Travel to cover every step of the way. Now, the user does not need to leave, hence increasing chances of conversions, of course, because we're taking the decision in a much faster way. There's an opportunity as well to upsell where needed or create add-ons that really fit the consumer and what they're looking for. And lastly, it's definitely going to transform the user experience as a whole for any travel journey that they are looking for. We've actually tested this product already. We're currently in the process of developing it. So I would like to introduce John, who's here, in case you have any questions later on to get to know more about the product itself. It successfully today can book restaurants. It can complete e-com transactions as well. So we're looking forward to introduce it in the next few months. Please feel free to connect with me or John to know more about the product. And thank you very much.